Hey guys, I'm Chrissy from Orbit Fitness in Mandurah, and this is Brad Davis from BDPT Basement Gym.
G'day guys, today we're going to show you a couple of movements we can do with the Orbit Fitness booty bands. We have Christy here today, who's going to be our lucky client, showing us all the moves. So when you put the booty band on, just slide it over your feet, through your legs. What you want to do is locate it right where Christy's got it there, so just above the knee. You don't want it on the knee because you don't want to point your knee inwards, the kneecaps inwards. Just above where it sits quite comfortably, okay? The first movement we're going to be doing, I'm going to get Christy to just sit down in a little bit of a squat. You don't want to go too deep with your squat, just a little semi-squat. And notice if Christy turns side on, stand back up, side on, notice how she's pushing the hips behind, okay? So it's not the knees forward, it's the hips behind, putting yourself in this position right here. What we're going to do, facing forwards, is we're going to take a nice long step right, and then a long step left, okay? Nice long movements, focusing on constant breathing, okay? Keeping the core nice and tight, keep the movement going for us, Christy. Non-stop movements, okay? You can do one, you can do two, you can do 5 up, 5 back, depending on how much room you've got. Okay, and it's always slow controlled movements, making sure you're focusing on the glutes. Focus on the target muscles, okay? Perfect. From here, we're going to show you movement number 2. Get yourself a firm, hard surface that you can lean your body weight against. Keeping the body nice and flat, nice flat back. Same thing, making sure you're breathing through your movements, keeping your core nice and activated. Keeping the legs straight, we're kicking the leg behind. Trying to get that heel up nice and high with a straight leg, okay? Really focusing. If you're kicking your right leg back, you're really focusing on squeezing that right glute at the top of the movement. Once again, you'll see Christy performing this slow and controlled. You never want to move too fast. It's always slow controlled movements are better, and focusing on the muscles that we're trying to activate. Switching legs, keeping the leg nice and straight, trying to get that heel up nice and high, focusing on the other glute, okay? Mindful of your breathing, continuous breathing, and making sure your core stays active at all times. Exercise number 3, I'm going to get Christy to lay down for us. Okay, so if you've got a hard surface, it might pay to get yourself a mat. What we're going to do is feet are shoulder width apart. We constantly want to keep a little bit of pressure on the bands by driving the knees outwards ever so slightly. Christy's going to push her hips up nice and high, squeeze her glutes at the top, slowly down, okay? Up, always count to 2 or 3 at the top, so we're increasing that time under tension for the glutes. And same again, slow and controlled movements, okay? Christy's breathing while she's doing these movements, and her core is activated nice and tight throughout. We always want to focus on higher reps for glutes, okay, especially with the band, so try to aim around the 12, 15, even 20 rep range, okay? Perfect movements there. Added challenge for you is some carpet sliders if you have some. I'm going to place these under Christy's feet. She's going to try and hold that glute bridge position while she extends her legs out and brings it back in, okay? So once again, you're focusing on the glute while keeping those hips nice and high, but it's also hitting the underside of the legs and the hamstrings. Focusing on driving the knees outwards with the booty bands, and you'll really feel the burn with this one. Keeping the core active and constant breathing throughout the movement as well. Enjoy.
Thanks guys.
Thanks guys.